good there. Audio should be okay. I think we're up and running now. Good to go. Good to go there. Good to go there. And I think we're set. Alright. So, Duskers. What do we have? We have a wonderful little roguelite, which will kick your rear end hard and fast. If you're lucky, this game will be merciful and you will last an hour or two. If you're unlucky, you'll be out in about 4 minutes. Maybe 5. This game can pull you over real quick. Now, oddity here is that it uses no mouse. Mouse is not used. It'll be on the screen, but it doesn't do nothing. You hear that little chirping? Hold on, I'll pause it. That chirp? That's it yelling at you saying you can't use the mouse. So the only thing you can really use the mouse for is clicking on and off the screen. So yeah, it's definitely entertaining. I believe I have a gameplay already started. I don't know. Yeah, I've already started one. So, mission, yeah. We started this game a while back, and I've poked it off and on. So, let's kind of go over a little bit about it, and then we'll continue. So this is our main screen for the Galaxy view. It allows you to see which systems you've been to, those are yellow. It shows you which systems you have not been to, those are green. The top of the menu here is the different views, so the universe view. When you use the jump gate to go to other sections of the galaxy, this will populate and show you which sections you've been in. In our case, we have this particular playthrough, we have not jumped at all, so we have nothing. This view, we've been through 4 systems here. These 4 started here, we just kind of like cruised across this part of the nebula. And then system menu, this will show you where you've been. The yellow ones here are the ones that I've been to. This orange one down here we cannot go to without quarantine authorization, which you can only get from a medical ship. I do not have one. I don't think. We'll look at that in a second. And then the other ones I've been to. So I can go to this one here, which is a private ship. That one's a salvage craft. This one's a private, a military, and a Muteki. Okay. I might actually need that Muteki for something. This is the drone screen. We have currently 3 active drones and 2 inactive drones. If we pull this one down, we could come over here and add different parts. The only one that matters right now is Ron's got probes, so that's good. Hubert's got stealth, gather, interface, that's all good. That toe has got a break, so we don't repair it. Alright, so let's go to ship modifications. I have 3 reroute powers. Really? So, yeah. That is useful and unuseful at the same time. Okay, from the modification screen, we actually can do some repairs. Now I have 41 scrap, so that's good. We want to repair 1. And then check our upgrades and see, can we fix the toe? We can fix his toe. His toe is going to cost 12, but I think we can make 1. We can. We can craft 1 for 10, so it's not worth fixing. We also craft a gather and a generator. So, again, those aren't worth repairing if we actually need to. So the gather here, not a big deal. The generator here, again, not a big deal. Don't really worry about those. Those are fine. probe would be good. I'm not worried about it until they hit this here. If they go red, though, you're really in trouble. You can't repair them. All you can do is sell them or convert them into scrap. You don't want to convert them to scrap because that's just a waste of resources. You're better off selling it. Actually, I think we're okay. All we need is that. But since we do have enough space, I'm going to repair a wreck. And I think since I have some energy here, I'm going to upgrade Cubert's speed and Rod's speed. That'll cost me 30. That's fine. We're not looking at a trade station anytime soon, so we're okay there. So the next thing I want to look at is our objectives. Gotta get an idea of where we are. Every time you restart the game, your objectives stay the same. This screen does not change. So if I was to restart right now, I would have a new ship. I'd have 3 new drones with random interface modules, with random modules on it. And I would have no other modules, nothing else. I would have this screen would stay the same. So we have a couple different things we're looking at. So the pandemic. This is a plague that's going around. And we're looking for medical communications. So we need medical ships to find out what's going on with the pandemic. We have found a little bit of information on the pandemic, of what's going on with this one. Not much. But until we can find a medical ship or station, we're not going to find out what's going on with this particular pandemic. So that's kind of like halted until we can find something. The cosmic event. This is what shattered the universe, we think. So we don't know if it's an attack. We don't know what's going on. Something damaged the universe, and basically all organics except for us disappeared about a year ago. We don't know what happened. So there's a little bit of information there. And we have found some information at a research outpost. And we still need to find an observation outpost. So that's one of our goals. The super predator this is something that's kind of new, but we need some military outposts to find out what's going on here. And we don't really know. It's something weird. You know, some advanced alien life or weaponry has been unleashed on the galaxy, which is probably what caused the cosmic event, or maybe they came from the cosmic event. Not sure. So we're trying to figure this one out as well. But to do this, we need unfiltered military communications. So any military ships, or better yet, military outposts will be the best there. The gray goo. At this point, we're trying to figure out what this gray goo is. And we've got quite a bit going on with it. We know a little bit of what the gray goo is. One of the theories that's bouncing around is the gray goo might actually be what's left of all the organic matter in the galaxy that's just been assimilated into this weird gray goo that's semi-sentient. And we're working on getting through some of this here. But to do this one, we need to scan a Class A or B station. Singularity. Here we go. Mateki. I told you we needed a Mateki. So that Mateki we need. And we need a military ship. The Mateki we definitely need. Find out what's going on with the singularity. This is a general weird communication, and then we've got some different system logs that we've picked up in our travels, which have kind of like started us on the path to what might be going on. And that's pretty much the interface. So we need the Muteki. right now. That's the one we need most. Next screen is the board screen. Now the board screen, we can select which drones we're taking with us. I might want to take Rick with me. If nothing else, we can bring the prop. What I'm using him for is if we find another drone, but we are unable to reach it for some reason, we can at least have enough room to pull off resources. It's happened before where I've had like 2 drones, one's completely damaged and one's actually salvageable, but we can't get to it because the damaged drone's in the way and you can't move it out of the way. It's kind of weird how that happens, but it does happen sometimes. So let's get down to this Kentucky ship and maybe we can get some information. Okay, so when we first docked, we got no new information from it. We do have a drone. That's good. And then we have the probe too. That's good. Okay, so our room doesn't have anything in it. I think that's not towable. Oh, I take that back. That is towable. What do we have? A long-range scanner. Well, that's good. That allows us to see what's going on around us, so we can see farther out for more systems that we can jump to. That's actually useful when you're looking to jump to a new system. There is a terminal up here. So let's look at that first. With that probe, though, there's a lot of stuff we can do. Now, we do have a gun turret. If we turn this on, no turrets have been powered up. Okay? That's fine. So let's take one and we'll move it out of this room. And we got this probe ring around. Now, for simplicity purposes, we're going to wait till it goes into R4. And once it's in R4, we'll close the door to R3. And we'll start opening the doors out of R4 and letting it explore to see if it can find more stuff. Because we want to find out, where everything is. And we might be able, let's say, 11. We might be able to figure out, good. So there's a power there, and there's nothing that wants to kill us. D23. Come on, probe. Let's make sure it's not going to kill us. Is a terminal there, unpowered. Let's put this in D22. Let's see what's over here. Anything good? Yeah, there is one there. Okay. So do that, do that, do that. Nav 1, 2. What is that? R5? R7 maybe? That's it. And then nav, I'm gonna move 3 to R9. 1, 2, 3. I guess that's busted. Yeah, it's broken. Okay, so that's useless. I thought it might be broken, but it was worth looking. We have a huge problem. Everybody out of here. Alright, so, dang it. Hold on. D23, D25. What we saw on the ground was the fungus. That is the gray goo. And it goes through the vents. Now, apparently it got in that room somehow. I don't know how it got in that room. Reroute power to R7, please. Really, I can't power this? There it goes. Okay. Now 2. Fortunately, 2 does not see very well. There's this red color. But it's okay. We can work with this. That gives us power up here. And the probe is actually in the right spot. So we're okay with this. So let's do D11, close that off. Let's close off D23. D22, I want that open. I want the probe to be able to go into over here. Alright, anything good there? Just the terminal. Alright, so that's fine. Now, can we reroute to R3, please? Reroute R7 to R3. That allows us to get probe. From here into it's not great doing it this way. And the probe is immune, so it can go over the fungus, the gray goo, without any issues. Okay, so let's go with that. Give me 26. It's just the droids have problems with the gray goo. So we have to watch out for that. So reroute R7 to R3. R7 to rerouting is it's not not what I normally like doing. Oops. I would prefer remote. Reboot R7 to R3. Reboot R7 to R3. R7 to R. Say 12. I'm having to learn how to do this because some of these are not intuitive commands. There we go. You gotta build a path. There's the fuel. R7, R3, R13. Reroute R7, R3, R12, R13. Then give me a D13. Okay, I want to do is going to get down to A6. That's what we want to get to. You want to get to A6. Down there. Last one we want to do is reroute R7 to R3 to R12 to R13, R13 to R14 to R2. Oh, that stinks. Okay, R7 to R3, R12 to R13 to R14. I can't get that from here. Okay, so let's do it this way. Reroute R7 to R4 to R8, D11, D23. Now we're going to navigate to, actually, you know what? Move them up there. And then what we can do, we can dock an A6. Hooray, there's nothing hostile in there. That's our help. There's nothing hostile in A6. And then from here, it's back. Because one has a stump that allows us to sneak in. Okay, so A2. Leaving. We're not gonna make that one. So my toe has died, and we got the other right sensors. That was horrible, but I guess it could have been worse. Modifications. We need to create a new toe. Just enough to do that. Now I go to the toe here. That out, put the new toe on, and we're good to go there. So, you know what? I just realized this thing is playing the same song. give it a shot. Alright, so we're gonna go to the galaxy map. Now we can go here, which has 6 places to visit. Or we can go here, which has 5 places to visit. Actually, you know what? Ship configuration. If we do that, we can... Now, with the long-range sensor on, we can see the extent of this part of the galaxy, which has these two, this one, and this one. I believe that's our exit. So I think we're gonna have. System 3, what do we have? We have a mining outpost, quarantine ship, and a military aid. And a barge B. Alright, let's talk at the barge. This is our first one of docking in this particular system. Let's see if we can find ourselves something useful. So what do we have here? We have a dormant drone in R2, which is the next room over. We have integrated power. Cool. So let's actually look at these open rooms that we have access to that are power. There. Let's go down here. D22. So a gun there. That's useful. Alright, get out of there. Close that. So whatever we had there. D25. Don't want to go in that room. Come on, Probco, where do you want to go? Gotta get the probes going in the right direction. Unfortunately, that was our last. This is our last probe. So if we lose it, we're gonna have to use the stealth module. Can you get out of there? Wow, that's bad. One. Let me see if we can get... Make sure this is clear. Yeah, this is clear. So... Go ahead and pick up that drone. And what do we have here? A teleport and a stealth module. The teleport is kind of useful, but the stealth module is definitely useful. So we can do here with one is just kind of creep in. That sucked. Well, I can get 18 real quick. No, we're not going to do anything with this one. considering where we have the opponents. Well, if I leave to where it is. Wait, move the ship down here. Leaving 2 up there. We can come down here. Alright, let's... Oh my goodness. Leave me here. Wait for my stealth to come back. There's not really anything here we can get to unless we get power 7. And that's not good. Thankfully. Okay, so dock at A1. A1. Oh, and 2. And we got here. Didn't find any fuel because that's on that side of the ship we can't get to. I really need a remote power. Remote power is good, but the remote power is so much better. Configurations. That one's broken. But I have enough one, so I'm gonna use that. And I could use the pry if I have to. But we're okay. So this one here actually found some information scanning. Normal drone found an R2. Alright. Imposition type 3, that's not good. It is very hazardous. It's been over a year. Classes of military. It's true, I saw it with my own eyes. The same time I found out we were going to look down the stargates. Pervasive language indicates needs to be accepted. That's BS. There's no way into the mainframe without them tracing back to you. That would be the new enemy here. Jono did say something to me that the sanctioned Stargate, that they've linked us into a secret system where they do crazy experiments. Exactly, that's given. Okay, so I guess we need to find the secret system. Pay attention to the phrase secret system and sanctioned stargates, military controlled stargates. Pose questions on Earth fleet security. Mention of secret system should be noted. Note information included. Danny may be lying. Interesting. 13, close that off. We need to get a path to R2. So let's use D4. We should be able to get there from here. Hopefully we can get there really direct. Come on. That stinks. Now we have a problem. Sneaker 53. Seven. No, we're gonna attack it here too. This is not good. I can't get a probe over that. Close to 18. I might be able to get sneak one in if we're lucky. I might be able to get there with the stealth module. So, as long as it's not slime on the, well, it's not gonna be slime on the floor. But what we can do is poke our nose. Damn it! I hit the wrong key that I wanted. Crap. How am I gonna solve this problem? That's a fast mover. I don't think we can. Anything we could do would be risking. Maybe. I might be able to salvage. You in the back ship. Bees! What? Alright. Reset. I'm sorry, but we just lost 3 of our 5 drones. There's no way we can salvage from that catastrophe. I knew that was going to be problematic with having 3 hazards. So just know I lost the 2 probes. What do we have here? Fuel. Government. Let's look at our drones. What are we starting with? Oh, good. That was a generator. South and gather. Get rid of that. Is that enough? That's actually where it's dark. yellow. Actually, I'm gonna think, but I don't want yellow, I want white. So, we recognize these guys a little bit. Yeah, their interface. Each drone design is a different color. Red, yellow, white, blue. I think it's a green too. White's usually the best one. This one, I like this one here. This is pretty good too. But this red one is horrible. Can't see enemies at all. Watch out. Anything good from the government ship? No? Okay. And no probes, so we get to play hide and go seek. Really? What? Oh, there it is. I was like, wait a minute. Where is it? Alright, so let's go down here. It's the interface mode. We have a survey. Nice. So that gives us a layout of the whole ship. It doesn't tell us anything else. That just gives us the map. Ship scan would tell us where items are and menus. Okay, nothing interesting here. There is a vent. There's also bees. Now what I don't know is if that room has anything of value. If it has fuel or something, I don't want to vent it. But I also have no way of powering it. So I have to be careful. Long haul, nothing here. Alright, so gather all, please. And we'll see what we got. Alright. Now, I guess that's the last room we can access. Hopefully, we'll be able to find something useful here. 13, please. This door. Fortunately, this is risky. Everybody, leave. We're done. That's it. We're done. We just lost all patrons. Yes! Bees! I hate bees. Bees are horrible. Without being able to scan for drone configuration, what do we got? Everybody's fine, we don't need help. We got sensors today. Alright, I haven't had sensors for a while. So let's go ahead and... Now sensors gives us a little different options. The best one's the motion sensor. But general sensors, as long as you're smart, can use these to manage groups. So like I can open D11 and we just wait a few seconds. If it's a fast mover, slow mover, or bees, it'll eventually wander into R3. If it's anybody else, it won't. So if it's empty, or if it's the gray goo. Now, so that room's clear. And it looks like we're gonna want to check that room. See if we can tow that item out here. Okay, so that's not an active module that we can tow. One can't do jack cricker. Right. We have no way of protecting ourselves here. Alright, so we're gonna have to play this with the interesting game here. Alright. It's a tough game to play. Because you're playing chicken. And chicken is definitely bad. But we have a room. So what we can do here is we can move everybody down to A2, which is safe. Dock into A2. And that allows us to scan the other half of the building. A2. I'm probably gonna swap one and two. Oh, you're just dandy, aren't you? Gotcha. So there's a one in D there. That seems clear. So from here, what we can do is check this room out. Now we do know we can open 14 and 15, and we know that 6 has something in it. So we're gonna open 14. We'll see if there's anything in 14. 14 looks clear. Then we'll move on from that. It does look like 14 might be clear. It may not be. So we still want to be careful. And it is. Oh, we got some fuel here. We got some jump fuel. That's good. Oh, we just got a drone. That's good news. Alright, so what do you have? Another sensor module. Nice. Nav 3 to R8. Nav 1 to R5. kissing. They're kissing in the hallway. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. And on the way out here, we're going to close 14. Then we're going to close 8. Open 15. We're going to let our little friend into 15. Which allows us to get to 21. Now D7, which will clear us behind 22. D21's still open. That could have been really bad. Wow, it looks like it's actually clear. Oh, since there's a power supply in here. So now 9. We can do 9 powers. Let's see what this powers. It does bring us into D9 though. That could be useful. We can see if we can get in there. And it looks like we can. So unless it's got something in it that's kind of weird. Alright. 22. Let's bring you up here. I hope this is really worth it because I really don't have much going on here. I'm gonna have to clear out R8. So let's move him into R6. Put that gun under R6. Come on, get in there. You know you want to go. Come on, get in there. Thank you. Just to be safe. I'm gonna bring one of them. It should be out of my way. It is. And we do have access to the gun now. We have access to the gun. Oh, sweet. Never mind. That's right, there's a gun in that room. I didn't have to sacrifice that at all. I do need... We don't have any. Alright, never mind. We have access to the gun, but I don't have access to that sensor. Yeah, it's just got... Alright, so let's clear 17, please. So, we have R11 and R12. Do I expect anything else in there? Yes, I do. Now, anybody in that last room. If there is, what I can do is I can open 14, push the one that's in R8 into R7, and then we can go from there. Looks clear. And there's nothing here. Really, it was not worth it. We got a little bit of fuel and a little bit of scrap. Really, we didn't get much useful. Would have been nice if we could have actually power up. Get something more useful. But we did get one drone. So that does help. I mean, having an extra drone is definitely an advantage. We didn't have that. So, there's a train station over there. And your military, your medical, military B, trade post. Now the trade post is useful. If I go to the trade post, we're pretty much done for travel. That's got one infestation. It's got two. It's got two. Let's do this one and pray it's something easy. Two. Alright. I hope it's not a fast mover. Alright, so we have to get to R2. There is no way, shape, or form we can live without R2. We need it. It's just back to point. Without R2, we're not going to get it. Two reasons. One, that's got a drone. Two, that has the fuel. So let's open 18 and see if 2's clear. Honestly, if 2's clear, we can get that out of there. Anything else we get out of this particular thing is complete gravy. Let's take the tow down there since we know we're gonna need that. What you got? Lure to pro. Oh, I love you. You are just too kind. Just drop that off. I love probes. I think probes are probably the second most useful thing in this game. The first most useful thing being the monitor. Second most useful being probes, then sensors. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the most useful items in this game. Get you up to this one. want to put a sensor there. Only because it's useful. Let's use D5. Mainly because we can see R6 and R7 from here. So what we can do is we can route it into 13 to 13 to R6. That's clear. Route it into D4. That's clear. Open D10. And then we can take it over to D5. Takes it back over to R5. Which is fine with us. And closing that door allows us to open D6, D4, D10, 1. We can go over here and gather. Got these two. Have 1 to R3. Now 3 to R6. D2. Okay, so that's hostile. In a room with guns. It's not really worth the effort here. I mean, I can launch a probe. Drop that into R9 down there. And then 14, 18, 2. And we come down to this part here. From here now, close these three, you know. Right, so that's not what we're going into. Versus these are 7. But I say leave. It's not really worth it. That one last room. We don't have to explore the whole thing, so that was the station that we have to do a full exploration of an A or B station. Be different. Right. Try to lure off that sense of movement. Let's swap these two. Sensor. I just like the white ones better than the yellow ones. Makes it easier to see the enemies. So from here, the medical is probably the best one, because if we can get enough fuel from this one, then we'll be able to get up to that trade station. So, the pandemic. And Holmes, Smith, wasn't unable to serve. Okay, so we're still wondering what we're doing with the pandemic. So you assume pathogen was contained they could have used one of the stasis containers. It's a makeshift sterile arm. Preserve a body. A lot of mistakes. Alright, so we still don't know what's going on with the flag. But it's a start. We have a dead drone. Which might have some good modules on it. Question is, how do we get them? So we'll move the probe up here. And let's see if we can go straight into that room. See if that room's got any enemies in it. No, it looks good. So we can actually have one of the guys go up there and grab that right away. Let's see what we got here. Nothing interesting there. Alright, come on. No! Okay, so 25 is blocked. We have somebody contaminating that. Let's move this over here. So move that into 23. Grab 3, which is yellow and green. This is just so weird. It's like puce, you know? What do we have here? A Sonic and a Prime. Oh, we can get up there. And get that last component. There's the front, which could be useful. Inside here. Move 8. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into 19. So we can't go into 4 or 5. Ah! Never mind. Get us out of here. We've lost both our last 2 probes. And we have hazards blocking everything else. So that's really bad. Alright, so drones. So we have 2 drones. Grab that pry bar off there. Grab that off there. I cannot reach that. If we want to Y, it'll take us more to get back to P. And P is our last stop. Let's go back. System. What is this? How did I draw this on the stupid random? Oh my goodness. Let's start with I. Military. Industrial. Military. Industrial. Mining. Without transport, or not transporter, and a quarantine pod. We ain't getting jack squat out of those guys. Alright, well, we got a military station here. Let's see what we can do with this. Can we get some more probes? Probes are cheap. I think that's all we can do. Yeah, pretty much. However, what I do want to do is take an old sensor. Well, it's alright. Well used. It's better off to take the ones that are older and save a good buzz flare. Rather than having a bunch of damaged units. Having one or two that's damaged is a better way to go. Now, this is not good. It's really not good. Because I just thought of an idea. Okay, this is like multi-dimensional chess here. I just set the probe. What? That's it, we're done. I can't even close the door to move the ship without being able to well, let's pray. Nope, we're dead. Bees. We're done. Reset. All of our drones are about to die. Yep. That was bad. This is very normal for this game, by the way. Fuel depot. Drones. What do we have? Mines? Do not need them. Stealth, gather, generator, tow. Alright, well, board. I guess we'll board here and see what we got. I mean, mines are useful. Don't get me wrong. But in most cases, it's not as useful as you think. Alright, well. In this case, we're all green. I got a stealth module at least. Got a jump fuel. 2 jump fuel. Ooh, that was expensive. Alright, so that's good. That's a lot. And a scrap. This is a very small facility. So there was one threat detected. What was it? I wouldn't be surprised if it was the gray goo Very possible that's all it was. Nope, fast mover. Have I got? Don't need to worry about the fast mover. He ain't worth it. It ain't worth playing with. I got the fuel. And really the fuel is the most important part. Scrap's good. Extra drones are good. Extra parts for the ship and stuff is good. But, really? Jump gate. Damn. This one over here. Military outpost. Can't do that. Military B. Honestly, that military is probably our best bet. Mainly because militaries have a good chance of having transporters. And those transporters. Okay, so that's not bad. Again, this is a very small ship. Only 4 rooms. That's good. And the first couple of rooms are always monster free. Unless it happens to be the Grey Goo. And I can sometimes sneak in. So. Okay, here. I wish I had a way of knowing if they were going to be out. Yeah, I mean, I could. But, honestly, there's probably nothing in there anyway, except for maybe some scrap. Space is small enough, and I already got the fuel anyway. And that's really the important part. Is the fuel. There's also a gate here. Wow, there's 2 gates in the system. That's actually rare. I don't think I've ever seen a system with more than 1 gate. Wait, hold on. There you go. Right. So we're on a military. Fuel. And I was hoping for some. Take the military. Take the military. See if we can. It's 2 infection types. Trust me, it doesn't actually make you feel any better when you know there's 2 infection types versus 1. When you start getting into the 3s, 2s are dangerous. 3s are really bad. Let's clear the smaller marine. According to this, So there's our base. And you don't want them to leave the room you're in. So whatever room you end up in, you don't want to leave that room. Because if they leave the room they're in, then you can't necessarily track where they went. And you don't want that. So none of those bees are in that room, and they can stay there. There's one piece of scrap in that room. I don't need that scrap. It's not important to my mission. I use the scrap, don't get me wrong, but I don't need it. And trust me, if I had a sensor or something, I'd drop it in R3 and move into traffic. Now, what I do want to do, nav 3 to R3 tow. See if we can tow that module. That might be useful if it tows. Okay, so now 3, 1. Let's close the doors behind him. That way we don't have any issues with one as we're sneaking in that last room. Last thing we want is to run into something. Yeah. Nothing we need. Works for me. And the bees are attacking the door. Bees are one of the few that will actually break down doors. Sometimes they'll notice the doors opening and closing, and they'll start attacking. You gotta kind of be careful. This might have a quarantine module. Might be useful. So we can see if we've got. Alright, so medical outpost, medical outpost, medical outpost. Excerpt from CIC vessel database. Relevant due to locations of medical outposts. Yes, very good. The problem is, will we have what we need? We'll be able to find what we're looking for. So what we're looking for here is a teleport module and a quarantine module. Without those, we're not going to get back. Holy cow, this is a huge ship. Getting over to A4 is going to be a trek. However, we can get there a couple of different ways. Let's do the stealth walk route. Dodge that. Alright, so that was bad. So Arline's got a fast mover. That's not good. We can go into 29 though. From here. And see if this is safe. We might be able to get where we want to go from here. I think we can. Alright, so from here I can get to 8 or I can get to 6. Let's check 8 first. Because we know 9's shot. The trick here is I need to be able to get to 8. Now, what's into A for? I can move the ship to 8. That's not a problem. I can always move the ship. That's an easy thing to do. Because I can move the ship up there. And that would be okay. The trick here is not having friends. I'm in heaven. So, we have a 4 door not roller responding. Okay, let me do an A1 dock at A4. A4. Because one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to tow this first. Get Cliff out of the way. Bring him into the shop. Grab that motion sensor. Remember I was mentioning this is the second best item in the game? Yeah, this is why. Red says we know there's an enemy there. Green says we know there's not an enemy there. And yellow says there may be something. Now, we already know R8 is clear. We came from R8. We also know that there is a bad guy in R9. We are good on that part. So if you use those charges appropriately and with a few judicious measures like the stealth module, you can wiggle your way around the ship and get a lot more access. So like for example, if I move 3 to 10, scan 11, it doesn't gain much. But if I move 3 to 6, that'll give me 5, 7, and 2 more rooms. So I want to move this thing. Now we know that R7 is clear, and we also know that the one behind 17 is clear, R5 may not be clear. There's a damaged door. Don't know about that. And 17 is clear, so let's go ahead and open 17. That's just a generator. We're gonna skip whatever's in 25. Now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna open 30. Now we're gonna move 3. Oops. And 3 here. Go ahead and grab that fuel. Okay, so that could be a problem. 28 is clear, so let's use that to our advantage. So we don't know if there's anybody in below there in 40. And we don't know if there's anybody up in R5. Let's go check out R5. That's an easy one to to see if it's clear. Because I can come up here and I can close 38. I can close 35. And I open 39. And we know 41's not responding. So that's okay. And we don't know what's in that room there. So what we can do is we can open 18, move 3 here. This is where it gets kind of tricky. Because we might run into a fast mover here. It's not worth it, it's a fast mover there. I mean, I'd have to bring power drone down here. So I would have to bring 2 down. Now 11 is still unmapped. Let's go map 11. With the stealth module and the motion tracker, it makes it real easy to map rooms. So what I want to do is I'm going to go back here. So, dock 1, and what we'll do is we'll move power droid We might be able to get the power drive down there and what's it now? A4. A4. There we go. And listen, we're gonna move over here. Now we can take this. R6. Oh crap. I have an 80% chance of getting whacked. Alright, let's get the power drive down here. Alright, now we know 12's clear. Right? Yeah, we know 12's clear. So 36. We have to go through the long one. Let's get him out of that room that could get in. Because if that gets hit, then that area is going to depressurize. And we don't want to have to risk that and lose drones. Areas we can't lock down to. I should have left 24 open. Alright. So, clear there. 20. This room's clear. The rest of these we don't know. We need 20. And we're going to sneak into 22. Make sure 22 is clear. If it's clear, then what we can do is we'll bring 3 down. Yes. So we'll bring 3 and down. Like I said, we can get ourselves out of like A5 or something. That's not a big deal. As long as A5's clear. Of course it's not. Of course A5 isn't clear. But what I can do is open D9 and D13. This with the motion sensor is fantastic because it allows me to clear rooms and never have to worry about it. So I don't have to worry about sneaking around or anything. You do need it for the yellow rooms, but not really so much when you have a motion sensor that affects all the adjacent rooms. Not a problem. We're leaving anyway. Now we're out here. No problems. Easy peasy. So that actually moved rather well. We got 11 scrap. We got 2P fuel, 4J fuel, that's good. The stealth module did deteriorate, which is bad. We did get the motion sensor and we got the clip. So that's overall good. Okay, I guess we'll go to the field depot. And contrary to its statement, it does not guarantee it actually has fuel. It's horrible. I think the field depots are gonna have fuel. But they don't. They often don't. Got 2 infestations. Alright. 1P fuel, 2J fuel, nice. Power module, but we also have automatic. Good. Well, I don't need a pry bar, so you can stay where you. Three. Now, 3, 2, R5, toe. Now, 3, 2, R1, toe. Now, 2, R2, and we'll see if it's even worth doing. Because we may or may not even bother. I mean, I can... If 3 actually is infected, what I can do is go up to R4 and A7. So D21's fine. Let's sneak him up here. That's bad. That is not fine. Two. 3. Actually, do an A2. What's that powered? Motion. Problems in A6. Problems in A3. Right, 2. Hold on. Let's see if that cleared out the gray cube. Yeah, I did clear out the gray cube. Cool. Because I really don't want to blow out that room until I know for sure there's nothing valuable in there. Alright, so one's clear. Up here, this room's clear. So once it has gray goo in it, we'll be okay. And again, if it does have gray goo, we can open the door for a second and just vent it. Alright. So we'll go down here. And we'll open 19. Close 14. Give that a minute and see if it clears out. clearing that out with the venting could really damage the ship. Not that it can't be done, but it's not good. We have two infection types. So the goo is one, and whatever's in 7 is the other. Got a power node over here. Alright. Let's see what we can do with these. So this over here and see what we got. Power-wise. We know 13's bad. Know that. Okay, so we know our 9's clear. Well, our 9's got the fungus in it. We know 6 is clear. It's got goo in it. There's nothing in here of detriment. No, we're good there. I guess I can go through the goo room. We're careful. There's a gun room in here. Darn goo. Alright, so really there's nothing here for us. Get out of here. And whatever is in R7 is worth value. I mean, that's probably the fuel. No, not the fuel. It was an R2. So, might be scrap. Really? It's not really worth it if that's all it is, just a little bit of scrap. My stealth function did fail though. That's bad. That is bad. What do we have here? So we're on this military ship. Another military ship. Yep. Station C class in an air. Medic. Yep. Might be worth it. Well, he's got a bunch of quarantines and towers. It does have a gate. I keep doing that. So that is useful. Like I said, this one here we didn't get very far. We did like 2 of them. So we can scan the rest of this too. But I think well, this has got a military, 2 military, 3 militaries, 2 Class C stations, a Mateki, and military. Now, what do we need now? We need medicals. We need an observation outpost. Research outpost, military outposts, or if we're lucky, military vehicles, and A or B station. That's got two C stations. That's an outpost. techie vessels. So yeah, that's really the one I want to go to. Alright, what's this? Private, military, an A station. God, really? Alright, I know where we're going. Ooh, bad. That's bad. We're gonna be playing on that motion sensor a lot. So you're about to see the long way of this. Because with just a motion sensor, it's gonna take a minute. Because I have to scan every single holy cow. D9. See if we can clear out R4. Oh, we're in luck. Because that's the most important part. Fuel. Got one P fuel, no J fuel, and this one has a unit and a power station. Well, this is bad. Usually open doors means it's statistically safe. Not always, but statistically it means it's usually safe. So what we can do here is move 3. Because we can open A7. Close 10. Status. Got 2 infections. Close D4. 2. Let's dock on 3. Move him down here. See if what this power gives me. It does give me A7. But unfortunately I have no way of knowing what's in this. But it is the last room. You know what? I'm not taking the risk. I don't want to have to restart again because I took a risk when I couldn't guarantee I could safely do the risk. The risk is too high right now. Without having a motion sensor, just a motion sensor, not having sensor beacons or a stealth module to back it up, I can't risk it. definitely an issue. So it's military. I said mines are good. I mean, they'll get rid of anything but sludge. Because the rig is the only thing that the mines won't get rid of. Come on. One move. Thank you. Slide your butt like over here. So 3. Motion track. Are you kidding me? Alright. Alright. So that'll give us something here. I don't know. It's one of those things that you just kind of like gotta live with. I mean, D20 is one of those that we know it's clear. So the best thing to do is take 3. Move it down here. Goes D20. Because we're looking for either a drone. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess we're in it now. There's an enemy here, we're boned. Okay. Thankfully, we know what that is, and we know how to deal with it. Right, go here. That's fine. You know this. Except it's got fungus! Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's open 23. Let's see if 6 clears out. Because anything in 6, maybe it'll clear into that fungus right. And that'll be a good thing. I'd say unless the fungus moving around, we should be okay. Fungus did not go. Oh, it didn't give me. Wow, that's a lot of fungus. Alright, so that's not anything we can deal with. You know what? Everybody out. There is a drone with it, but I can't get there. I'd love to get to that drone in the fuel, but I have no way of getting there. I have that gray queue all the way around. Summerfield, how's it going? I finally got to catch up with your streams. I am doing good. We are trying not to get killed in a galaxy that wants to kill us. So, yeah, it's definitely a thing. Have you seen this game before? It's all command line. That's really weird. No mouse at all. But it's definitely an interesting game. Get that attacky. Use that medical too. Fuel-wise, I guess we'll do them attacky. I need this one more. But yeah, it's a really good game. I like this one. Let me see if I can repair the motion sensor before it breaks. Because I can't afford to lose that right now. I don't have probes. I have a motion sensor. I do not have any stealth. That's all. This game looks interesting. I've never seen it. Good to see you're still rocking the indies. I do the indies occasionally. I haven't seen a lot of them lately that I like, so I haven't been doing them. I've been doing more mainstream stuff. But this one here, I play off and on. I did a little bit about it when it first came out, and I haven't touched it since. And I decided a couple days ago I'd go and pick it up and see if I can actually make some progress. This one's one of those that if you're used to old school, like 80s computer games, where it's a lot of thought, it's a lot of having to rack your brain about what's next, where do you go, and what's the story really trying to tell you. You know, those types of games, which was very popular in the 80s because, you know, big quick motions wasn't popular, wasn't available. A lot of the computer platforms. I mean, it was on the consoles of the 80s. But yeah, it's one of those that it reminds me of like Tascenti or Star Trek Universe. Was it Star Trek? What was that? Something the Commodore 64. It was Star Trek something. It was Star Trek Universe or Star Trek Anniversary or what. I forget what it was. It was really weird, you know? And it was one of those games that if you played it enough times, you'd learn where to go and when to get there and how to do that. But it was had enough RNG that it would screw you over real quick. This one, our goal, we have a couple of goals. We have to figure out what this pandemic is. There's a pandemic running around the galaxy that killed all those people. So we have this pandemic. We have this cosmic event which basically killed all of the people we think, or created a big issue. We're not really sure what this one is yet. Just that it was a galaxy-wide event that caused a massive radiation storm that killed off like everybody in the galaxy, we think. We have this super predator event going on, so we don't know what that is. That's like some alien or whatever bad guys running around the galaxy. Haven't seen them yet. We have the gray goo, which we run into on the ships very often. It's the sludge on the ground that I was dodging in the last ship. So you got that. And you got this weird singularity thing going on. So it depends on which ships we're going on. So we need some military, we need some medical, we need some Meteki. And right now we're doing a Meteki. It's the best one I've got. I got nothing to work with in this though. And what makes this game hard is that everything is randomized. The ships are randomized. The mention of AI program submitted submittal. A little more on this one. It was disappointing amount of funding issues, technology, molecular tissue fusion for wounded troops, for AI assistance. I know. We're still need more techies. Find out what's going on here. Is it real time or turn based? It is real time. Yeah, it is real time. So I can move the little vehicles around in real time, and I can give like chains of commands too, which is really cool. So like, I'll show you. We'll go into R4. I'll do it through like chains of commands. So let's say the door was closed. I can say door open, navigate 1 to R4. No, navigate 3 to R4. And then I want to activate his motion sensor. I can do it all through the command line. Oh, snap, man. Saw that coming, but wow, I wasn't expecting it. Okay, so the way this works is green means we're clear of enemies, yellow means we don't know what's in that room, and red means we have an enemy. So down in R2, the one I want to get to, because that's got all my loot at, has enemies. However, we are fairly certain that R6 and probably R7 down there are clear of enemies. Because usually connected rooms that are open like this tend to have the same status. It also means they also often have airlocks. But what I can do is I can close D7, I can close D8. Now I can't open D4 down there, but I can open D3. And this enemy here in R2 will eventually move to R6. You have a guess of what rooms have enemies then? It depends. If you don't have a motion sensor, a tracking sensor, or a stealth, you're basically nuked. What I have right now active is the motion sensor. That gives me these green, red, and yellow boxes. And apparently whatever is in R2 does not want to leave the room. There it goes. So that tells me that this room's now clear. And I can come through here and just gather all my resources. Looking for fuel. There is none. Now, 3, my best move with 3 is to come up here and then use the motion sensor. Now, if I had stationary sensors, I can drop those in a room, and we have no clue if R5 is 10 or 11, or, oh my goodness. So, in this case, we have no clue if R5 is safe, and I have no clue if R6 is safe, which is this room right here. This is going to be R6. I could risk going in there with my drones, or I can cut my losses. In this case, since I do not have standard physical motion sensors to drop, and I don't have a stealth module, my best bet is to just end the mission and walk away. I've got the fuel off the ship. And that's the big thing you're looking for, is the fuel. Scrap's great, drones are great, ship modules are fantastic if you find them, But if you can safely do it, you're better off not going. Because if you do that, you have a real good chance of blowing yourself up and having to start over. Now when you start over, your objective screen doesn't change. This picks up where you left off. And what you do is you end up with a ship with no modules, and you have 3 drones with some random loot. 1 will always have a gather, 2 will always have a generator, 3 will always have a tow. Once you're through those though, that's it. The 1 and 3 will have a random module, and everything else you have to find on your own. And pray you can find it. So we got this medical, and we have this space. Okay, the space station. But we do have use of medical. So we're gonna drop in on this one. See what we got. No new information on the medical. We want R2. My goodness, that's gonna be fantastic. Nav 3 to Nav 3 to R2 and give me a motion. That's fantastic. Okay, so R2 is clear. And that's really good because there's a lot of stuff in R2. 3 though, we're gonna take 3 up here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of stick him in on the edge over here. And activate his motion sensor. And see if we can find ourselves some more stuff. So we don't know about... Oh! Okay, so here we go. That's Grey Goo. It moves slowly in a room, but it's problematic. Thankfully, though... Can I open A4? No, I can't open A4. If I could open A4, this airlock right here, I could get rid of that goo. Unfortunately, I can't do that. But what I can do is I can bring in this one down here, and I can open 12. And this will tell us if there's anything up at R5. And if there's anything in R5, it should move to R6. And if we're lucky, there's nothing there. So it can get very intense now. It really can. The goo is not the scariest thing. Ooh. There are scarier things. There are 4 basic components in the game. You have the Grey Goo. How am I supposed to deal with that? How am I supposed to deal with that? How's that Grey Goo doing? Is that Grey Goo advancing here? I might be able to do this a different way. That's bad. How's this? Are you down this way? So, what we're Duskers are watching for the gray goo. And we're trying to see if we can get D7. Get that opponent. Oh, forget it. We're done. We have the Great Goo approaching us, and we have no significant reason to hang around. I'd like to get those last 2 rooms, but honestly, it's not worth it. Now I have 6 jump fuel. So, I believe we want to go to this one. That gives us a private military. Space Station A. I need to do one of those. Alright. So we have Space Station A. Like I said, it can get kind of intense, but it also is strangely relaxing because you don't have, like, a ton of things to worry about. I know it sounds kind of odd, but you don't have a lot. Oh my goodness. I can see the whole ship from here. I can power the whole ship from this one room. Okay, that's interesting. That's definitely interesting. I mean, it is an A, so I'm not surprised. Close D27, we're gonna open 8 and 11. And you kind of get to the habit of where you can manage, like, multiple drones. And you get probes, and probes are amazing little things. Because you don't have to worry about risking your ships with probes. How's it going? What you up to tonight? And it's an amazing thing. Well, actually, according to this, I can open 5. How are you doing tonight, Andy? Or Adam? How's it going? I am not having a day. I'm having a day. You tell I'm having a day? Alright, so it looks like this room is clear unless it's got goo in it. Alright, so now 11, I cannot guarantee 11's clear. And I have no way to test it. But what I can do is open 7 and then clear out 16. Then off the thought of that. Oh, okay, that's cool. Y'all do anything entertaining? There we go. Do some good stuff. Alright. 2. Oops. I have one point to generate power for this whole ship. So those little things are moving. You are moving the drones? Yes! I control the drones, use the arrow keys to control the drones. Or I can use the remote commands to make them do more advanced functions. Like being able to, I say open 11 here, and then I can move, navigate, let's say, drone 3 to R8, and then I'm going to activate my motion sensor while I'm there, and I'm going to move 1 manually. So 3 is moving by automation, and 1 I'm moving manually. ta-da, we're good to go. So we don't know if R7 is clear, but we do know R10 is clear. So we'll open the door 23 and see if whatever's in R7 will move to R10. Little things. Oh, that's cool. I like arcades. It's one of those things that it's very interesting. It's rather complicated, but as long as you have a good understanding of the fundamentals of this type of a game, it's not too bad. So I'm assuming that unless this has got like fungus or something in it, we should be good to go. Because usually by now, anything that's moving through a room will have already moved. So 28, we'll move 3 manually. We'll slide up here. Give us a motion sensor. So here's interesting. We have an enemy moving between R14 and R17. So if I actually lock down this one here, I can go over here, clear that room, we can clear this room out. We got nothing in this room. And then we can open this one here up. Wait for it to go from 17 back to 14. Lock him in. Open up all these doors. And I can grab one and just kind of slide on through. And we're gonna be... Ooh, bad, 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 bad! Oh my goodness! Run, 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 run! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness. That was so close! No, actually this is not the soundtrack from this game. The soundtrack you're listening to is from, Rebel Galaxy. The first game. This game has no music in it. It's just silence. So I had to put something on. I figured country western was a great choice for this game. So I was digging through my library and seeing what I had from, other, like, soundtracks. And in this case, it's like, you know what, country western sounds good, so, what do I have? And I have Rebel Galaxy 1, Rebel Galaxy, and I have Rebel Galaxy Outlaw. But I ended up, like, digging through all of Rebel Galaxy's Outlaw just to find the tracks that I wanted, because it's got a huge soundtrack. So I decided to go with this one. Just because it's a little easier to track. So 13. Yeah, it's a little easier to keep track of the music on it. It's a smaller soundtrack, but it is good. So, but yeah, that's where it's from. It's fantastic. Oh my god, I cannot believe I ran into a gun turret without stealth and it didn't kill me. I cannot believe that. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we're taking a little bit of a risk here. Bad! Damn faulty drones. That's scary. God, that scared me. For a second I thought my drone was attacked, but No, it was just the signal going down. Come on. So that's one of the things that can happen in this game. Glitches. You can lose tracking on any of your drones. You can also lose this screen. So your overhead map screen. And it's like, you lose a drone, it's not that big of a deal. But if you lose tracking on the overhead, oh my goodness. That's a mess. If you lose tracking on the overhead. Alright, let's get some fuel. No fuel. Alright, so let's go ahead and clear out the slower room down here. Because we know this one's empty. Now, I don't have any R9 and R11 cleared out, but what I can do here is use R5 to see if there's anything in R2 that wants to clear out. And hopefully it'll clear out and we'll be able to get up to that salvageable space. Sweet. Now, hopefully there's not two of them. Nope, there's not. That's fantastic. What do we have here? A teleport. Man, that's not useful. Okay, so pick up a D13. So this is gonna be like a long automation. So watch this. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna navigate 3 to R2. We're gonna say tow. Let's do that. That's south. Do we wanna, I don't know. What do we got? Transport? We need that. Okay, so navigate 3 to R1. Tow. Navigate 3 to R2. Tow. Navigate 3 to R1. Tow. Navigate 3 to no. That's it. Get us out of here. Oh, that's fine. We're okay with that. We have 6 minutes. Now, 1, 2. Let's grab these 2 modules and just get out of here. That'd be fine. Yeah, it's one of my favorite games. Have you played, Outlaw? Federal Galaxy Outlaw? That one's unique. Because it's a first-person, fighter game. And you're in a fighter. And it's definitely different. Okay. Give me a second. Gotta make sure I can get everybody in the ship. a while ago, but yes, I've played like space games. I got hooked on No Man's Sky not long ago. No Man's Sky, whether you played it when it first came out, as long as you didn't overhype it in your mind, No Man's Sky was a good game. I have a transporter, I don't need it right now. No Man's Sky was a good game even when it first came out. A lot of people dissed it because it wasn't like the perfect game in their minds. You know, they're like, oh, well, they didn't deliver everything they said they were going to deliver. Well, they actually did deliver everything they said they were going to deliver. But they delivered so much more later on. I mean, so much more later on. It's a good game. I like it. I still play it from time to time. I like their expedition stuff. That's pretty cool. Because they do like these special scenarios now that are really kind of fun. But I don't have a lot of I don't spend a lot of time playing the game, which to play those scenarios you gotta really buckle down for like 2 or 3 weeks, because they take between 30 and 40 hours to do. And you don't have that kind of time in your day. Really? What the? Alright. What do we have here? What are you? You have a shield. Let's get you out. Shield could be useful, but I don't need you at the moment. What I need is this. The game was overhyped. I think Starfield's going to fall instead of... I think so too. I think that Starfield, a lot of people have it in their minds that it's going to be this next really fantastic game, but they're forgetting who's building it. Let's be fair. They don't exactly have a great track record of building great games out of the box. I mean, come on. It's Bethesda. What are we going to do? You know, they are known for building really wonky crap. And then they wonder why people are like laughing at them. But no, it's definitely an overhyped game. I am looking forward to it. I want to see what they do. You know, I am hoping that we don't have another Fallout 4 or Fallout 76 debacle where they promise an insane amount of content and then what we get is like garbage, or in the case of, actually let's move 3. Let's actually move this over here. Or be more like No Man's Sky, where they promise this insane environment, but they only deliver like on half their promises. I'm gonna take one up here, because 18's clear, and that's connected to that other room, so yeah, let's go ahead and just clear this out, map this up, and if that room's still clear, we'll just kind of creep out here on 39. Maybe we can find some more stuff. I'll be good to go. But I don't know if they're gonna have a lot of like overhyped issues with Starfield. I don't think they will. I think Starfield's issue is going to be more of gee, what the heck's that on? Anyway, more of them wanting to do more than they are capable of doing with the platform. Honestly, I think that's going to be the bigger issue with Starfield. I do. I think that's going to be the bigger issue. Is them trying to give us this fantastic big project that they can't deliver on. And of course, that would be a shame if that's what ends up coming to pass. But, you know, it is what it is. It looks like R8 might be clear. So far, we're actually doing pretty good on this one. And I need to do a full map on one of these stupid stations. So it's gonna take us a bit. So I'm gonna have to finagle this place. Module. Yeah, drone 3 lost its video, that's fine. I guess I could open 36 and 33. Navigate 1 and 3 to R1. I know I can't get into R2 because I've got that other drone down there. But what I can do is dock at A4. And then take 2 to power this sensor one, this power one. Now that gives me access to a few more areas. Now 13 may not be clear, 12 may not be clear. However, we haven't found the fuel yet. Big thing here is we need the fuel. So we also need to map these last few rooms. And that's going to be the trick, is figuring out how to map these rooms. So what I'm doing here is being a little weird. So I opened 13, I opened 10, and I opened R5. So if there's anything in 13, I'm hoping it will go to 5. You know what? Let's use Cliff. This is a little riskier. So let's use the drone that has the least to lose. Gotcha. Just in case is enough. Just in case. Nope, there's the fuel. Sweet. Alright, we just nipped that in the butt. Alright. I am surprised that I'm doing so well without losing it from this place, considering I have just one motion sensor to work with. But what we can do is stock an A13. Open 46. We move 3 to 46. This is one of those things that's crazy, but you can make it work in such a way that if I open 51, now I'm going to sacrifice whatever's in 12. I'm okay with this. Okay, I'm okay with sacrificing whatever's in 12. Because I have to get into 12 in order to map the whole station. We really need whatever's in 2 to get out. And we know that one drone is up in 10. We don't care. We're done with that area. There he goes. Close that door. Close the door. Oh my god, close the door. Stupid door didn't... Jesus. It needs to go back. Man, I wish I had probes. The big thing though is power. I'm missing a power node. Thankfully, if I blow a hatch, I don't have to worry about blowing up power nodes. We still have quite a few rooms left, and that's definitely a problem. Because come on, dude, get in 12. My goodness, it doesn't want to leave this room. It can, it just doesn't want to. Come on, go. Get in there! I swear this thing doesn't want to get in the right room. I don't want to sacrifice that turn if I don't have to. I have no other way of doing this. You lost your drone, that's fine. I'm worried about that. Try this drone, this whatever this is, out of R2. It's annoying. But it's okay. It's really annoying right now. Because, it's just one of those things, you know? But it's okay. Because I don't want to, I'm getting the feeling that there might have been more than one critter So let's vent. Well, so there's a turret in here. It's three. Hold on, let me bring three over here and see if... Yeah, there's no way of knowing what's in there. Airlock A9 will fail soon. Okay, that's kind of bad. So we're running out of time. But I want to save. We should have an interface module. Yeah, I know. We just lost access to R8. I don't know about 54. We may not be able to, maybe I'll just think of those. I don't know. Because a couple of rooms that I just cannot do anything with. There we go. Alright, so there's our next power mod. 434 is no longer responding. That's fine. Close 52. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I only have one generator module, so I should have brought another one. Alright, I guess this is rooms down here. Maybe. What do we got? Yeah, something in 15. You know what? Goodbye. I'm just... I am perfectly fine with just venting that room. I've got the fuel out of this place, so... Dock on A3. D51. And what I'll do is I'll use 4 to get the tow module. Radiation R5? Okay, that's fine. Tow module. Oh, pro! Navigate. 4 to R1. That probe is going to save my behind. Alright, so 1, let's get you out of here. Because what I can do is use that probe instead. I just have to get the probe down here. Where's it lost at? There it goes. So, go ahead and grab this thing over here. Alright, so now 47. A12. So now it's just a matter of getting the room mapped. Now we will run into enemies potentially. Like that right there. But if I can map the room, I don't care. Uh, 30. Move 3 in here. Move 1 in here. Now, we need to go to E26. That room up. So we might actually be able to get this pushed through pretty okay. Right? There's a module in there. So I might actually need to do that in order to power that lower corner. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need to do this. I need to get some of these other rooms actually mapped. Not mapped. So, D3, D26, D26. And what we'll do is we'll go over here. Now I only get 4 probes. I've already used 2 of them. So, we're gonna have to be careful with our probes. Thing is, though, we might be okay. I think we can do with what we got left. So this one here, if we are prudent with that, we can get these rooms done. Okay, so that was being attacked in that room. That's fine. It scanned the room though. Okay, that's fine. We don't care. We got another probe. 2. And what we're gonna do here is let's move it up to 51. And then 54, good. Navigate to R11. I'm gonna have to do this through the command line. Yeah, I love my life. I hit the generator. D53, D54, D4, D46, D52, A11. Which is fine. D52. Well, I know that one's clear. 53, 54. Okay, let's back everybody out, and maybe we can catch the probe in A3 as well. Alright, so now navigate, not navigate, I want to dock. And what I want to dock, I actually want to dock on A1. Oh my goodness, it's that late? Okay, we'll finish this ship up and then we'll call it a night. A1, 2. Alright, so 3, I should go down here just for safety concerns. Alright, D33 and D16. So D33. It's not a big deal. I mean, you just have to have some patience. And this will be a fully mapped station. They're my objectives? I hope so. Alright. Pull us all out. Let's see if it... How many are you doing? Sorry, I forgot to ask earlier. I'm doing good. Plenty was being all found... No, wait, hold on, what? Oh, I have drones that I can't take back. Because you have max capacity of 7, the following list of items of new drones will be included. Left behind thing. Trying to leave. No. So Marvin's being left behind because I don't have room for him. Let's make sure Marvin doesn't have a... So. Let's make sure none of them... Okay. I guess so. I didn't clear out. You usually should have like 2 open spaces. But in this case, I didn't. So the... Scan all rooms in a Class A or Class B space station. I just did that. I did not like it. Didn't like it. You need to use the actual scan module and not the probe module. That could be what it is. Okay, so if we go to the modifications screen here, you'll see see that I have 7 drones. This is not what you want. What you want to do is you want to take one of these drones you need and scrap it. Now in this case, what I want to do is I want Kyle to repair it. And then what I want to do is take Nathan. And I'm going to ditch Nathan. Nathan here is going to get tossed in the trash can. Sensors. So we got a probe here, we got sensors here. It's actually useful. Alright, so modifications. Nathan's getting scrapped. And the probe is going to get refilled. And I think I do have a motion. I can repair the motion and I can give it some charges. So, really, what we've got now is this for our setup. But that's where we're going to stop for tonight. Thank you for dropping in, guys. I greatly appreciate y'all visiting. Tomorrow, I think, being it's a holiday weekend for me and I have 3 days, I think I'm going to play this all weekend. So if you want to see more, tune in tomorrow, my normal time. So, it's 9, that's 8 to 9, somewhere in that range, Eastern Standard, or UTC -4. So drop on in then, and I will see what we got going on. Yeah, it's greatly appreciated. Have a good night, guys, and we'll see you next time.